Ducks here at the Scotiabank Center. The Mooseheads, thanks to a goal from Quinn Kennedy, his third of the season. He's got the Moose on top through the opening frame. We'll have a brief but complete scoring summary coming up right during our first intermission. We'll have that meet the Mooseheads with Connor McPherson. And we'll have your out-of-town scoreboard as well. 1-0 Halifax through 20. You're listening to the Gilbert Injury Law. Mooseheads hockey here at 95.7 News Radio.
Meet the 2026 Honda CR-V Touring Hybrid. Built in Canada, engineered for efficiency with 204 horsepower, real-time all-wheel drive. It's perfect for Canadian roads. Command the road and the trail in bold style with the 2026 Honda Passport Trail Sport Touring Midnight Edition. Blacked out accents, aggressive all-terrain tires, and a refined, tech-loaded interior give this SUV the perfect blend of toughness and sophistication. Whether you're tackling rocky trails or cruising through the city, the Midnight Edition ensures you do it in total comfort and unmistakable style. Test drive one at Colonial Honda, Robie Street in Halifax. Hey, Moose Country! Welcome to the ice, your Tassa Ducks chapter of the Tim Hortons Timbits.
There we go. We're just going to squeeze out one more and some coaches. Oh, a couple more. Here we go. Tassa Ducks. All right. Let's get them to the center ice there. Mac Moose is ready. Line them up, Ducks. Let's do this. And the puck is on the ice, and this one is underway. A little inter-squad matchup for the Tassa Ducks here. Your Timbit hockey game of the night. Taking it downtown, all around, back down. That is number 9, White. Gets taken off his feet there. That's Rowan O'Connor. And Rowan is on it again after overskating it. Was number 8, Braden Laser Beam Lusk. That one will go wide. A lot of white jerseys on it, some on the floor. There's a nice backhand by number 2, Adam Daman Al-Said, but no. And that one will go in. Give it to number 4, Max on the attacks, McClellan. Yeah, here comes big number 8, Braden Laser Beam Lusk, tic-tac-toe in his way, but can't get by Rowan. Can't get by number 7, Rockin' Ronan Hare. Rockin' Ronan on it now. Rowan and Rockin' and Rowan and Rockin', Rowan and Ronan. They're on it again. They're on the ice. These Tassa Ducks are crazy. Passing it up there, number 4, Max on the attacks, McClellan. Here comes number 7, Rockin' Ronan Hare scores! Taking it down the ice now, number 11, Hunky Holden Reese. But that'll get taken off his stick. A wild shot by Adam Daman outside. Well done. Goal scores. These green jerseys just trying to get themselves organized and taking each other out now. That was Braden, Laserbeam, Lusk, and Hunky Holden Reese. Trying to get his stick on it there. Braden takes a shot. There you go. The green jerseys have a goal. Braden, Laserbeam, Lusk scores for the green jerseys. Now we got a chance for number 2. He hits the post. So close. Trying to bring it back around again. Ronan, Ganronner, O'Connor. But look out. Laserbeam, Lusk putting one just past the net. Keep your eyes open also in a green jersey tonight for number 4 in the pink helmet. That's gnarly Nora Kidney. And number 7 green is Wally Ingram. Going 2 directions. Number 7, rocking Ronan Hare there, takes himself out. Helping out in, put that one and give that to the entire white squad. Trying to help out there was number 3 in the white jersey, Parker, the Jackhammer Johnson. As we're well inside the last minute of play here for these Tassa Ducks in their Timbits inter-squad game here tonight at Scotiabank Center. What a thrill for these kids. Now here's a chance for the green jerseys off the post for number 7, Wally Ingram. Followed up by number 7, white, rockin' Ronan Hare. We've seen a lot of him tonight. Following up on that, Max on the attacks. McClellan turns it around, trying to turn around for White, but trips over something. Probably a gum wrapper. Overskating it, Adam Al-Said. It's still on the boards. A battle for it as the time runs out. We'll give a late one to Rowan O'Connor. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Timbits Tassa Ducks. Nice job, kids, nice job. Take a powder. All right, we're going to get cleaned up for a big second period here tonight against Baie-Comeau. Please welcome to the ice your Zamboni rider for the first intermission, Jacob Hebb. Hello, Jacob. Nice rubber chicken.
When you play with Atlantic Lottery, winners aren't the only ones who win. Because every dollar of profit we make is reinvested right back here. To the people and places that call Atlantic Canada and our 4 provinces home. With Atlantic Lottery, what happens beyond the game is game-changing.
In sport, it's all about moments. The big ones and small. Moments of glory and those of defeat. Moments of connection. Moments of embrace. Moments of challenges, guidance, and determination. Moments that shape us. The thrill of these moments is undeniable, but it's often the moments between play that we cherish the most.
If you're the type who bends over backwards for energy savings,
we can do better.
You should only trust your home HVAC system to a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, like Atmosphere Climate Control Specialist Limited.
Take control with the all-new CHL app, the home of every team, every fan, and every moment. And now, the CHL app features thousands of live games. Simply find your game of choice, log in with your existing CHL TV account, and stream any game, anytime, any place, live or on demand. The all-new CHL app, now with CHL TV. Find us on the Apple Store or Google Play Store and supercharge your experience today.
You or your family member have been injured.
You're frustrated you're not getting the justice you deserve.
You need somebody to explain that you're more than a claim number.
Call Diamond & Diamond at 1-800-567-HURT.
And get our team on your side.
Looking for a new place? From coast to coast, Canada's leading rental marketplace is rentals.ca, proud sponsor of the Halifax Mooseheads.
Across the nation, the Canadian Hockey League is known for investing in moments like this. But did you know we're also investing in this and this? While you're probably used to seeing us here, we're also here and here. Through the CHL Scholarship Program, clubs award nearly $10 million each year, helping thousands of former players continue their education. So while you're seeing this, we're also doing this. The CHL, developing tomorrow's leaders.
It's probably the worst golfer you've ever seen, honestly. Like, pretty awful.
Me and Ty are both sticks.
Yeah, like, we're pretty gross. On the course 3 times a week minimum. Like, I'm dialed.
Yeah.
It's not true, by the way.
That's like the only thing I can do.
Oh, no. That's still me.
Alright, yeah, let's get it.
Sir.
Alright, this is a little bit.
This is why you can't wait.
Let's go.
All right, boys, we're going to head out. First of all, thanks to everybody for coming. We have 17 teams, so start when you get out to the hole. All right, have fun.
We're on fire. And by we, I mean the boys are on fire.
There we go.
Let's go! Oh,
I just do those every day. Like, hey, you can get it. Get that.
Super easy for me, like.
Let's go! This guy!
Looks like you're following us for another hole.
Yeah, one more.
We're gonna delete that clip, please.
Number one. Take it. Money.
Let's go, Mike! Come on!
Yeah. I got you.
Let's go.
That's big.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you just cut it.
How the hell did you do that? That's amazing.
Thanks. He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, come on. No.
That was greasy too that you followed the ball on that one.
Come on.
I saw that.
Come on.
We got lots of pressure. We got an audience. We got a camera. We got a club head, don't we? Does that allow this?
No, you can't change it.
Same thing?
See, all we got.
Coach. You got the rules.
All right, the winners. Going to be controversial. I'm going to tell you right now. We had 3 teams tied, so we called. Mike can back me up. We called the club pro here. We went retro aggression with a 30 on the back 9. Pains me to say that I'm going to call Brad Cuzner the captain of this team. Brad Cuzner's team wins. Here's the team. Hit your team.
Don't take it for a lap.
Hi, I'm Eddie Doyle, number 51, and this is Meet the Moose. My hometown is Tignish, PEI. My favorite movie of all time is Billy Madison. Favorite flavor of Gatorade is blue. If I could have a career as anything other than an athlete, I would be a lobster fisherman. I think the best video game of all time is Fortnite. I don't really have a nickname, just Eddie, I guess, but my sticks say Big Ed, so. My favorite hockey player of all time, probably 5'6", Lincoln Waugh.
back. You're listening to McGillivray Injury Law. Mooseheads hockey here on 95.7 News Radio. Gareth McDonald back with you for the second period of play. The Mooseheads carrying a 1-0 lead over the Baie-Comeau Drakkar into this middle frame. Action back underway. As you mentioned at center, trying to angle that one up the wall for Kulibiakin, taken away by the Drakkar and gathered up down here by Mathieu. It out to center. Mentioning applies pressure on Michaud. That one knocked away, and Drew Allison. He's got it here for Baie-Comeau up that right wing side. Worked in. Brunet trying to center one out front. That was into the skates there at Ty Fair. Who goes down? And that will redirect on the ways. That was thrown on by Mathieu. It was Michaud with the stick on it. He's got it down low. He'll play it back of the net. Out here for Mathieu. Quick shot. That was sent wide. Allison hustles. Can't keep it alive, though, at that right point. The set puck will roll its way back down into Baie-Comeau territory. Just about a minute into the second period. Mathieu takes a stab at it. Poked up ahead across center. Mathieu will launch that one in. Scooped up back here by Malik L'Italien. L'Italien will leave it for Eddie Doyle. And Doyle trying to break free of a little bit of pressure there from Drakkar. It was sent out to neutralize. Kilfoyle, he's after it. He's going to loop back toward his own blue line. Cuts back again. Surveys. Snap a hard pass up, but that was knocked down by Justin Gendron. Flip down now toward Beckman. Sent it aside for Bellamy. Carrier, he's after it. Play it back to the left point. L'Italien sends this one back down low. Lead to a battle along the boards. Carrier and Semenov, they tie up at it, neutralized. Kennedy fishes it loose and flips it back in. Bellamy taking it back of the net, trying to work his way up. Steered it up that right wing side for Gendron, but he's forced back now. We got a penalty coming up here to the Mooseheads. So off to the bench goes Beckman, extra attacker coming out. Bellamy a little slow to get back up after he was bumped. And the Moose will get possession back. So penalty coming up. It's going to be a hooking call to Quinn Kennedy. So he'll make his way to the penalty box. Had a little hold on that stick as well, but regardless, the Drakkar with a chance now on the power play. Moose leading 1-0. Only goal coming out the guy sitting in the box right now. Up a redirect from him back in the first. Quinn Kennedy. Captain Owen Phillips and the lone assist on that goal with 2:03 remaining. Back in that first period, Mooseheads, they win the face-off and quickly clear it out.
2 minutes for Hogan.
Most power play 10.5% through their first 4 games. 2 for 19, small sample size. Clearly, Damaris is across the line. Slow things down, moves it here for DeLuca, up top to Allison. Allison dishes up, back to DeLuca, shot fired on. Bresson fights it off, Moose can't clear it. Allison at the point with it. They'll hand off, another shot fired on. Bresson with another save. And picked up again by Brunet. Snaps that pass off, it's going to be worked back toward the point. DeLuca, he's got it again. Making his way and looking for that backdoor feed. Trying to spot Watton down there at the side of the net. The big rookie. Only American on this Baie-Comeau roster. Now worked out for DeLuca. That one stabbed away from him, though, by Moosehead Santini, and Halifax will get it to neutralize. Santini continues to press. He'll force DeLuca a little deeper into his zone, and now will turn for a change as McPherson steps out. Drakkar trying to clear. Bresson on a shot, they score it quickly, waved off. DeLuca collided with Bresson. It was Bresson trying to clear it out way out of his net. Tried to launch that one. Knocked down on the way, as was the netminder, and that was just fired into the net with Bresson knocked over. It will go upstairs. Owen Bresson, again, he came out to handle it. Tried to launch it out, and it got knocked down. And so too did Bresson, colliding in front of Jacopo DeLuca. And Bresson ends up on his backside in the blue paint. The officials, they did wave it off. That was the initial call. It was a pretty quick call from them, but they will go take a second look. Tanner Duran, Michael Hamilton, they've got the tablets out. Well, they will consult now. Rashawn, well out of the net. We have seen some great moments with the puck and a couple of tougher ones there from Brashaw. Certainly has the confidence to make those plays, but had a tough time getting back with DeLuca in front of him down in the blue paint. Just had DeLuca on top of him, and indeed, no goal right there. That gets waved off. Jeff Gregoire is going to look for an explanation right now, but Brashaw just had a tough time getting back. He had DeLuca just blocking his path at the side of the net. He couldn't get back into the net right there. So the officials waving it up on the ice, and then obviously the off-ice officials as well agreeing with that call. So J.F. Gregoire, he's got a few words there for Michael Hamilton expressing his displeasure. And offense right now, it's been tough to come by here for Baie-Comeau, so you can feel a little bit of frustration right now. His team has had a tough time in the early going of the season putting the puck in the net, so it is a tough break for them, but a good one for the Mooseheads. Rashawn again out to handle it, trying to move that one off for L'Italien. Kind of lost control of it. It comes back up top. John Dron trying to dish one off. Kind of struggling with it at the line there was Evan Bellamy. And there's a solid bump as Patrick McNabb got knocked over, colliding with Alexei Michaud. Retreating, Evan Bellamy. Bellamy will angle it up the wall, was trying to spring floor right there, but that got cut off. The Mooseheads again fire it back in, down to 6 seconds remaining on this power play. McPherson trying to eat up some time down here in the corner, doing a pretty good job of it, and that will kill the remainder of that penalty. So we're back to 5-a-side hockey. The Mooseheads may avoid a power play goal with the last one coming back. Gilbert will clear it to center. Carlos Handel on it now for the Moose. Works it up for Kennedy. Dropped off. Guilfoyle. Great feed. Chance in the side of the net for Kennedy after Manella got it down toward the front. He just couldn't quite get control of that one. Carrier, he's going to get physical in the corner. Laid the body on Gilbert. And Gilbert, big boy, 6'6", 220. It's big blue liners on this Baie-Comeau side. Sean Carrier powers his way back in. Takes it up high, swings that one across. Manella looking in front, and it'll bounce off some pads. Miller, he couldn't clear it. Moves back on. Oh, great pass! A shot! They scored! It's Quinn Kennedy. He's got another one. The Moose lead 2-0. And Quinn Kennedy here in his 5th game of the season has got his 4th goal of the year, his 2nd of the game. The Moose, they lead by a pair. Pass across. And Kennedy just finding a soft spot there. There's nobody on him. And he's able to sneak that one through Beckman, who did get a piece, but not all. And the Mooseheads up by a pair of goals with 15:02 to go in the 2nd period. It was Carrier and Evan Bellamy going at it down in the corner as the celebration started for the Mooseheads. It's a 2-0 lead right now for Halifax. Eddie Doyle will play this one up ahead. Will Bent through neutral ice. Caleb Blake got it across the line, but then ran into LaPointe. Drakkar can't clear it out past Walters. Walters battles for the Moose. Puck gets freed up. Walters making his way and rips one on. Big rebound. Walters shoots and scores! Danny Walters on his own rebound. The Moose lead by 3. Second goal of the season for the Halifax boy, and Danny Walters is going to give the Mooseheads a little extra cushion here in the 2nd period. They're up by 3 goals. And Walters gets that shot off, fought off by Beckman, but Walters just going hard to the net, cleans that one up himself, his own rebound, and he'll rip that one through. And the Mooseheads up 3-zip with 14:32 to go here in the second period. Drew Allison was able to knock that in the direction of Vilk, but it got taken away from him. Santini will dump it back in. It's Mentionin on it. Battle along the wall. That puck freed up. Mentionin back to L'Italien. Let a shot go, and a chance there at the side of the net. Mentionin was trying to corral it. Puck will roll out to center. L'Italien trying to poke it away from John Drum. Mentionin gets it back to the Moose. It's off the glove of Phillips down in front of the Mooseheads bench. Vilk will pick it up, and then he'll quickly lose it to Mentionin. Tries to send a hard pass toward the middle for Kulibiakin. Allison won't let him get deep. Allison in control here for Baie-Comeau. Approaches center. Guides that one down in the Halifax end. Phillips will give chase after it. Rims it up the right wing wall. Carr will keep it sealed in. L'Italien now. He'll try to move it for Kulibiakin up to Mentionin across neutral ice. Dumped in. Beckman to rim this one around. Floor. He'll shovel it out to center. Brunet going to gallop after it. Foot race now with Manella. And Manella some quick wheels as he was able to get back there and stick with Floor. And now McNabb. He's going to dish off. Dumped in by the Moose. Alberto cuts to the middle. That's a shot go. That'll redirect wide as he had Brunet up in his grill. And now Brunet for Floor. Louis-Charles Floor trying to drive his way down that left wing side, but his centering effort was picked off by McPherson. McNabb moves it for Manella. Manella, hard pass rink wide. McPherson will play it off the end wall. It's loose down to the Baie-Comeau corner. McNabb heads after it. It's left down there. Alberto with a bump. Laid the body on Alexei Mathieu. Rolling puck. This is going to be picked up now by Baie-Comeau, and it's going to be sent Rick wide.
Tonight's Canadian Forces family member of the game is Major Vincent Boyd, an aerospace engineer with the Royal Canadian Air Force. His early career included work on the now retired Sea King helicopters and the first of our current Cyclone helicopters. Major Boyd earned his engineering degree from Dalhousie University and later completed his master's degrees in aerodynamics and flight testing at the University of Tennessee Space Institute. He now serves as Deputy Commanding Officer at 12 Aircraft Maintenance Squadron in Shearwater and resides in Fall River with his wife Stephanie and their two children, Finley and Elliot. Please give a warm ovation to Major Boyd as we present him with a special military-themed Mooseheads jersey to say thanks for his service.
With you from the Scotiabank Center here in downtown Halifax. Mooseheads up 3-0 on Baie-Comeau. 12:27 to go in this middle frame. Face-off down in the Drakkar end. It's going to be to Beckman's right. A lot of new faces in the forward group right now for Baie-Comeau, and I mentioned it a few times. Tough start to the year, still looking for their first win. Jeff Gregoire, priority one right now, just trying to get everyone all on the same page. A lot of new blood in this organization. Manella will hand it off here for Handel. Handel and it knocked off of his stick by Miller, and it was forced to center, and now Miller tied up there with Handel. Manella comes hustling after it. He'll send it around, and a good little stick lift there from Alberto. We'll send that puck out to neutral ice. Watton will dump it back in. It's Manella on it here for the Moose. Up ahead, he'll play it. Alberto making his way down that left wing side. Knocks it wide of the net. McPherson trying to get in there. McNabb will get physical. DeLuca's bump. Sent back down the boards. A little tie up there as Lapointe got a hold of McNabb. And now out through neutral ice. It's Bellamy. Evan Bellamy across center. He will dump it in. Ty Fair heading after it. Will knock it back up the boards. Puck will roll back toward Allison. Allison going to shake the check at Guilfoyle. He'll fire one toward the front. Bresson was down. Loose puck will be picked up by Kennedy. He's got a pair of goals here tonight. Ahead here for Carrier. Fires one. That was blocked by Demers. Now Carrier back of the net. Rounding the goal. Throws it toward the front. It'll end up wide. Comes back to Doyle. He'll fire one. Beckman there and Guilfoyle. He got tangled up. And going down was Terry Demers. Baie-Comeau will get another power play opportunity once the Mooseheads can touch the puck. The puck forced off of Ty Fair. It's going to bounce back toward the Baie-Comeau blue line. Guilfoyle will get the touch on it. A tripping penalty coming up here to Liam Guilfoyle, so he will go sit for 2 or less, and the Drakkar will get an opportunity now on their second man advantage of the evening. Moose leading 3-0. Quinn Kennedy with a pair of goals, his 3rd and 4th of the year. First one assisted by Owen Phillips late in the first period. Second one, Sean Carrier and Liam Guilfoyle chipped in the helpers and was scored at 4:58 of this second period. And then just 30 seconds later at 5:28, Danny Walters on his own rebound from Will Bent. Off of this face-off. What shot they score? Justin Gendron. He'll rip one, and it'll find its way through Owen Bresson. And Justin Gendron, the New Brunswick native, has got his second goal of the season, and he's strike just 4 seconds in for Baie-Comeau's power play, and they're back within a couple right now. Well, the Moose not able to completely block that shot attempt from Gendron. It will find its way past Owen Bresson as we near the midway point of this second period. Midway point of this hockey game, the Baie-Comeau Drakkar. They're on the board. At the edge in shots right now, 15-14, but it's the Mooseheads leading 3-1. Will Bent. He's got control here for the herd across center. He's going to dump it in. He'll give chase after it. It's physical down below that goal line, but Fleur won't leave it there for long. Tried to split that one up the middle, but as I spotted Michaud hustling, I sent it between L'Italien and Phillips. Didn't quite connect though. Could have been dangerous. Through center come the Mooseheads. It's off the stick of Bent and across the line, but not there for long. Quickly knocked out by Baie-Comeau. L'Italien trying to fend off a check. Glove down. Lapointe takes a knock at it. Walter should have forced it back in, but lost it to Lapointe. Now he'll swing it up ahead here for Michaud. Or rather, sent that one over for Semenov, I should say, who made his way across the line. Up ice, L'Italien. He tried to dish off there for Blake. Blake got tied up. He went down. Fans want to call, but it's not coming. Danny Doyle pressing Semenov. Semenov slips a pass through for Gendron. Justin Gendron will leave it at the line. Low shot. That one fired toward the front, not wide. Played back here, and Gendron will dish off once again. Fired on Bresson. Makes the first save. Puck was just sitting there. Who's trying to get into the danger? Keep the line again for Matthias Gilbert. He's a couple of pucks through, and that shift, and the Moose will knock it down behind the Baie-Comeau net. They'll try to get some fresh legs out here. It's Evan Bellamy back to gather it up. Moves a short feed to Semenov, and Semenov will dish it off. Played up the right wing. Gendron working it rink wide for Semenov. Up Semenov. Played it off to Dwyer. A shot from Bellamy. Was stopped by Bresson. And now Armit down toward the corner. Armit losing that one to Connor McPherson. And forced out to neutralize Bellamy. Keep that one onside. He'll have to retreat a little deeper into his own end. Off the end boards, he'll play it. Moved it there for Watton. Now played up ahead handle. I think it's physical with DeLuca. Laid the body on him down in front of that Baie-Comeau bench. Moose leading 3-1. Long pass. Gualberto couldn't get a piece of it. An icing call on the Mooseheads with 8:13 remaining here in this second period. Quinn Kennedy with a pair of goals. Danny Walters has one as well. Justin Gendron answering back for Baie-Comeau. He scored 9:22 into the second period from Louis Charles Fleur and Alexis Michaud. Those three guys right there, those are the three in particular that Jeff Gregoire needs to see a little bit more from. Needs them to step up with his tough start to the season. A shot there, that one coming off the stick at that left point from Alexei Mathieu. So a little redirect wide. Moose trying to clear it. Mathieu hops up, can't keep it alive. Santini will take it away, and he's going to try to knock it in, but kind of whiffed on that attempt to dump it in deep. So Alexei Michaud back on it. He was trying to spot Plur. That got picked off, though, knocked down on the way by Handel. His skates. Kulibiak forces it down toward the Baie-Comeau corner. 7:39 left here in this second period. Hard pass back to the point. That will get away from Handel. Ends up deep in the Halifax end. Carlos Handel quickly on it. Fires it up that left wing side. Pass stop now to Mensinen. Yazoo Mensinen. He'll jam on the brakes. Looks for an option. His pass attempt there that was off the stick, and it's going to get forced to center, so Handel will have to drive it back in here for the Mooseheads. Allison up the right wing. Puck is sent rink wide. That was into the skates of Miller, but kick back for Haché. He's in deep. Manella will jab it away from him. Carlos Handel trying to slip a pass out. Miller intercepted that, fired one on, and Bresson tests it right now. Handel. That one to Miller. It comes back to Lapointe. Lapointe rimmed around. Loose puck down here in the Mooseheads end. Handel get it past Gendron. And finally, the Mooseheads will get it out. Quinn Kennedy across the red line. Dumps that one in. Tries to head after it himself. Taking to the corner boards pretty hard there by Lapointe. That'll lead to a battle in deep. Kennedy very familiar with Baie Drakkar. Former 9th overall pick by their nearest rival, the Rimouski Oceanic, back in 2022. Kennedy coming over to trade to Halifax last December. And with the couple of goals here tonight, right back to that point per game pace in a Moosehead sweater. The Drakkar ice it. Face-off will be down here in the Baie-Comeau end. Straub will be to Beckman's right. Earlier, Beckman drafted in the 4th round by Ottawa in the draft back in June. 31-18-2 record last year, 914 save percentage, 265 goals against average, and only Joshua Fleming last season played more minutes. Luc L'Italien in control off of that draw. He's got a chance in tight off pad save right there by Beckman. Working pass up, puck ends up right back on his stick, and tuck that one in tight, and Beckman was there to make the save. Valiant will get that pass up, ends up with it again, and then just steps off that goal line. Power move to the front, and just can't cut it past Beckman. Right off of this face-off. Shot fired toward the front. It was off the body. L'Italien on it again. He'll partner it off here to Phillips, trying to shake Watt, and Phillips slows up. Works it back to L'Italien. Lets a shot go. That was blocked by Dwyer. Ryan Dwyer on top of it. And the Drakkar again will ice the puck. But 5:45 to go in this.
Hey, this is Liam Kilfoyle.
Hi, I'm Lincoln Waugh.
I'm Quinn Kennedy.
Yes, I'm Madison.
I'm Owen Bresson.
Hi, my name is Owen Phillips.
And this is Face Off.
This is Face Off.
And this is Face Off. But yeah, I'm super excited.
In what year was the city of Halifax founded? Your options are
1653,
1749,
1572, or 1800.
Being a guy from Halifax, I think I should know this, but
the last one.
No.
Oh. Could you repeat the answers one more time, please?
Yeah. 1749.
Correct.
I think I've seen that on a building before or something.
1753. 1749, you meant? Yeah, 1749. Yeah, we'll give it to him. There we go.
shot, go, it's loose. Blake throws it back out front, and Beckman there to kick that one away as Bent had an opportunity. And now Walters trying to settle that skipping puck. Drakkar, they are tested right now. This puck will end up down here in the Baie-Comeau corner. Knocked up the wall, not out. Danny Walters causing some problems. Typeras in deep. Walters has it roll away. We have got a penalty coming up, and it's going to be a tripping call. It's another power play coming up for Baie-Comeau as Mathieu Typera will head off to the penalty box. Power play here for Baie-Comeau this period. Moose with just one back in the first. Moose up 3-1 on the scoreboard. So the penalty kill will try to go to work once again. Bounce back after just 4 seconds for Justin Gendron to convert with Liam Guilfoyle in the penalty box for the trip. Off of this face-off, Michaud is able to play it back to the line. It's sent over for Justin Gendron. Up top to Bellamy. Evan Bellamy will play it off for Michaud. Work down low, floor. He was trying to play it in front right there. He was looking across at Semenov. Mooseheads will force the Drakkar out to neutral ice, and now Semenov will try to drive it right back in down the left wing. Look at the power his way to the front. This will come back to Floor. Charles Floor will play it off to Gendron, down low. Floor flips a pass up here for Michaud. Michaud was in deep. Got a stick down there that's causing some issues. And that, of course, is the stick of Owen Bresson, who had to get one. McNabb without a stick. Bellamy will dish it. Michaud across. He'll try to work it. It's played back to Gendron. Center point. Bellamy lets a shot. Ripping a big block there by McPherson. The puck will pop out to center. McNabb flies to the bench, and Guilfoyle will replace him as Gendron drops it up for Michaud. Rimmed around. Semenov is after it down there in the corner for Gendron. Back to Bellamy. Bellamy at the left point. He's going to walk his way in. Moves it down to Semenov. Back to Bellamy. Bellamy will play it rink wide. It was off the stick. Michaud was able to react quickly, though. Gloved it down, and back of the net, Louis Charles Floor. Floor will saucer one over to Michaud. Michaud sends it back to Floor. Up top center point to Bellamy. Left side it's played. And Semenov will be, or Gendron rather, forced up high with it. Michaud fires one on. Bresson will make the save. Gendron back to Bellamy. Over here for Michaud. Down low. Floor off the goal line, trying to work it in front. A good keep there at the point by Bellamy. Moose couldn't force it out past him. Gendron will let a shot sail. It would sent wide. Michaud, he's after it. He'll play it up top to Bellamy. Back to Michaud. Alexis Michaud shot. He'll take a redirect. Ends up and out of play just as the penalty that Typera ticks off the board. Well, that is opportune timing, but the Moose, they were really all over their heels. Owen Bresson losing the stick on the sequence that caused all kinds of problems. And even when they were able to get McNabb to the bench and get Guilfoyle, who had a stick back out there. The Mets on this Baie-Comeau side, along with Semenov, they were slinging it around pretty good. 3:17 left in period number 2. Moose with a 2-goal lead. Quinn Kennedy's got 2 goals here tonight. Danny Walters has got his 2nd of the season. So too is Justin Gendron, the only goal for Baie-Comeau here this evening. Kulibiak and Vermetsinen will shovel it wide of the net. Santini tried to get in after it, but it was jabbed away by the netminder Beckman. And Al Miller, he tried to fire one up ahead, and that was knocked down to the way. Now we got a little chippy stuff here between Kulibiak and I think that was Gilbert. Drew Allison rather escorted away. We will have a face-off outside the Baie-Comeau blue line. The club pass indicated there a moment ago. So this face-off comes outside the Baie-Comeau blue line down in front of the Mooseheads bench. Santini will get waved out. He'll be replaced here by Yazoo Mensinen. Mensinen lines up against Demers. or Dwyer rather. Dwyer pulls that one back, and there's a big hit with Taliat throwing his weight around out at neutral ice. That was on Liam Armit out there. Armit, former Stansted teammate of Malik Latalian, so you're well acquainted. Lapointe is going to hand that one off. Takes a little return feed. Passes into the skates at Dwyer. Now Kulibiakin with Kennedy alone in front. Pass out front from Kulibiakin. That was paddled away by Beckman. Stick there from the Baie-Comeau netminder. 9, Quinn Kennedy, third of the evening. That will be chipped in here by Baie-Comeau. Bresson will stab it away, and it's Campanella. Up that left wing side, bump toward the middle with some speed. Now comes Carrier busting in. Going to drive his way to the net, but lost control of that puck. Guilfoyle. And Allison on it. Liam Guilfoyle. Back to Manella. Manella will flip one toward the front. Knocked down the way. Carrier in possession. Quick shot fired on. And Beckman will get a piece. Dwyer will work it up the right wing out at neutral ice. And that's chipped up ahead by Armit to himself. He'll go down toward the corner with it. Battles down there, but the Mooseheads will free it up, and it's Quinn Kennedy coming away with possession. Back of the net. Hands it off. Takes a return feed there from Ty Fair. Worked up the left wing. Guilfoyle bumps it toward the middle. And Plore will power his way back across the line. Semenov going to dance his way. Great feed across, but a rolling puck there. And John Draw, he was open at the side of the cage. And now Will Bent in transition with speed, fires one, and Beckman just gets a piece as that one will ricochet up and out of play with a minute to go. Coming up during our second intermission, we'll chat with Ryan Dwyer. A big time hit, oh boy. What an impact. Malik Latalian with a heavy hit on Liam Armit. Just pulls him over. Big time impact for the Mooseheads rookie. In his presence known here tonight. He's been all over the ice tonight for the Mooseheads, trying to get involved offensively, certainly. Just a big body, effortless skater, 6'3". He can motor out there. He's been whipping around here tonight. Puck sent up ahead. Blake. He's going to get a little poke there at Matt Shue. And Matt Shue goes down looking for a call. Doesn't look like there'll be one coming right now after Blake and Alexei Mathieu mixed it up. So face-off just outside the Baie-Comeau blue line. It'll be Danny Walters in here to line up against Alexei Michaud. Walters in the face-off dot 4 for 7 here this evening. Michaud 8 for 14. He's been busy, but we said sophomore centerman will win that one. The Moose will dump it in. It's Owen Phillips after it at the left point. Steers it down to the corner. Allison will try to chop that one around. Walter's going to stick on it. Now he's going to get physical, laying the body on the veteran floor. Work toward the point. Handles quick shot. That'll deflect wide. Owen Phillips after it. Phillips tied up along the board. 17 seconds left in period number 2. Clock caught up. He's still not blown dead. Like Pett was expecting a whistle as Alan Blake will take a couple of shots. Drakkar will come away with it, and that's going to do it through 40 minutes of play. The Mooseheads with a 3-1 lead heading into the third period on the Baie-Comeau Drakkar. Full scoring summary for you coming up during our second intermission. We will have our conversation with Ryan Dwyer of the Baie-Comeau Drakkar. Also have your out-of-town scoreboard as well. 3-1 Mooseheads through 40 minutes of play. You're listening to McGillivray Injury Law Mooseheads Hockey here at 95.7 News Radio.
Meet the 2026 Honda CR-V Touring Hybrid. Built in Canada, engineered for efficiency. With 204 horsepower and real-time all-wheel drive, it's perfect for Canadian roads. Command the road and the trail in bold style with the 2026 Honda Passport Trail Sport Touring Midnight Edition. Blacked out accents, aggressive all-terrain tires, and a refined tech-loaded interior give this SUV the perfect blend of toughness and sophistication. Whether you're tackling rocky trails or cruising through the city, the Midnight Edition ensures you do it in total comfort and unmistakable style. Take your test drive at Colonial Honda, Roby Street in Halifax. Now from the home of rock and roll, Q104, here's BJ Wilson.
Thank you very much, Ian. Well, student night tonight, and on student night, I like to give away cash, cold, hard. No, not for you, not for you. Maybe for Katie. This is Katie. What? This is Katie. This is Ryan. Maybe for Ryan, first-year Dalhousie student. But Katie's her friend, so Katie, you need to give Ryan your best pep talk.
Don't mess up.
Don't mess up. That's good. I mean, that's all you need, right? Okay, Ryan, come on over here. It's very simple. We're going to put a puck down right here, basically in the front of the net. So easy. Can you score from right here? And I understand you do have some hockey experience, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good. So pop that in, and I'll give you $25 cash. Very simple. Oh, my goodness. She almost took out... She's got some serious power, but she almost took out Mac. And she rang it off the post. Come on, stop messing around. Thank you, Ryan. Good job. Now, would you like to have $25 cash, or would you like to double your money from the blue line?
Double.
Okay, we're going to go for double or nothing from the blue line. Here we go. Ryan's got this. I know she does. You see the power in that first shot was incredible. But the question is, can she keep up the accuracy? Okay, Ryan, in her Uggs. What do you got? Easy. Easy. Okay, so now you can go double or nothing from the far blue line, or you can take your $50.
Double.
Double or nothing. Let's hear it for Ryan. Here we go. I mean, that was a no-brainer. You put that one right between the pipes perfectly, right down the center, so I have all the confidence in the world that you can put this one in too. She survived orientation week. She survived homecoming. Can she survive this? She got it! That is $100, right? That's $100 cash right there for you right now. Or you can have it all. $200, but it's double or nothing from the far goal line. What do you think?
Double.
Double! She wants to go again! Oh, I like Ryan. She is a gamer and a gambler. And by the way, a pretty good shot, too. So far, she only missed the first one from as close as you can get. All right, now, hold on a second, Ryan. Okay, that's a long way. Still feeling good?
Yeah.
Still feeling... How you feeling, Moose Country? Ryan, put it in for $200. Here we go. Oh, that's gone wide. That's okay. She gets another chance. She gets another chance. And she knows what she's doing now. Here we go for $200. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, no, no. What do I do now? One more puck! One more puck! All right, this is your last chance, Ryan. $200 or you're done. Go for it. Come on, please, put this in. It's going wide again. Ryan, thank you for trying.
Thank you.
Yep. Give me one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Come on. Now they've all gone left, Ryan. You know where it is. Put it in. Here we go. Last shot. This is it. It's gone the same way. What's the definition of insanity, Ryan? That. Oh, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for trying. All right, the rest of you can be winners. We do have some T-shirts to give away. So, If you'd like one, put your hands up. We got Moosehead t-shirts, and we've got Q104 Moosehead t-shirts. They're the special ones. So put those hands up and let's see where you're at. Here we go. Hands up. Let me see you. Where are you at? Come on, Georgia. Put your arm into it. Put your arm into it. Woo! All right. Come on, Mac. Let's go. Let's get some t-shirts out here. We got some very scrubby looking t-shirts that need to be replaced. All right. You got one left? All right, let's get them into a frenzy here. How about over here? You want the last shirt? From Mac himself. Hey, how about over on this side? That's sounding better. One more chance over here. I like it. Last chance! Oh, it's hard to, you choose, Mac. I don't know, I can't decide. That side! Look out, here he comes. Last shirt, put it way up there, buddy. Careful now, Mac, careful. Oh, right to her, nice job. Okay, we need to get this ice cleaned up. Big third period on the way. Please welcome to the ice your Zamboni rider, Brody Beckett. What's going on, Brody?
In sport, it's all about moments. The big ones and small. Moments of glory and those of defeat. Moments of connection. Moments of embrace. Moments of challenges, guidance, and determination. Moments that shape us. The thrill of these moments is undeniable, but it's often the moments between play that we cherish the most.
If you're the type who bends over backwards for energy savings,
we can do better.
You should only trust your home HVAC system to a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, like Atmosphere Climate Control Specialist Limited.
This is the Q Review, brought to you by Mr. Donaire, Power Play Protein. Well, the Q has rolled out a new feature this season. They're highlighting one player that is eligible for the 2026 NHL entry draft on a weekly basis. And the most outstanding NHL prospect this week was Gatineau Olympique goaltender Denai Shaikov. A native of Kazakhstan, the 6'2" goaltender pushed his record to a perfect 3-0 with a pair of wins over Baie-Comeau. He's only allowed 5 goals on 69 shots so far this season. It was a rough go for 19-year-old Chicoutimi goalie Thomas Gagne on Sunday, who has been ruled out indefinitely and remains in concussion protocol following a collision with Rimouski forward Emile Duquette late in the first period of Sunday's game. Gagne was an off-season addition by the Sags after a stellar year with the Navan Grads of the CCHL. We wish him the best of luck in his recovery. Congratulations to longtime Charlottetown Islanders head coach Jim Holton, who reached 350 career wins over the weekend. He became the 16th coach in league history to reach that mark. Holton is in his 11th season behind the Islanders bench. The Q's Player of the Week is Rouyn-Noranda Huskies center Thomas Verdon. In 3 games, the Cleveland, Ohio-born 20-year-old scored 4 times and added 5 assists for 9 points. Verdon has scored 20-plus goals in each of the last 3 seasons and is leading the league scoring race early this year with 12 points so far. And we are down to just 2 QMJHL teams in the CHL Top 10 after Newfoundland was dropped from the rankings this week. Chicoutimi remains in that 7th spot, and no change at the top, where the Blainville Boisbriand Armada continue to hold down the #1 position in the CHL. For the Q Review, brought to you by Mr. Donaire, I'm Scott McIntosh.
Take control with the all-new CHL app, the home of every team, every fan, and every moment. And now, the CHL app features thousands of live games. Simply find your game of choice, log in with your existing CHL TV account, and stream any game, anytime, any place, live or on demand. The all-new CHL app, now with CHL TV. Find us on the Apple Store or Google Play Store and supercharge your experience today.
Across the nation, the Canadian Hockey League is known for investing in moments like this. But did you know we're also investing in this and this? While you're probably used to seeing us here, we're also here and here. Through the CHL Scholarship Program, clubs award nearly $10 million each year, helping thousands of former players continue their education. So while you're seeing this, we're also doing this. The CHL, developing tomorrow's league.
goals here tonight for the Moose. Danny Walters has got his second goal of the season. Justin Gendron's got the lone marker in this one for the Baie-Comeau Drakkar. That one coming to the power play. As Owen Brisson out to handle it there. It kind of got tripped up, lost his stick. That puck was rolling around down in the blue paint. Moose will keep it out though. Brisson has had a few adventures here, handling that puck in his young Q career. Some dynamic stops as well. Matthew Taillefer off the end wall for Eddie Doyle. He's going to try to work that up to Mensinen. Got it out to neutralize. Kulibiakin will knock it in deep, and it's Santini driving after it. Moves it for Mensinen. Oh, great pass! A shot. Beckman is going to squeeze the pads tight. Oh, some great puck movement right now for the second line for the Mooseheads. Again, Emilio Santini reunited with Yazoo Mensinen and Oleg Kulibiakin tonight. That line was the second line for the Mooseheads. Liam Kilfoyle away in Detroit back on opening weekend. A pair of goals against, or a pair of games rather, against the Islanders. He looked real good. He's versatile. Saw him play a lot on the wing last weekend against the St. John Sea Dogs. And obviously can move up in the lineup as well. Win Kennedy will play it back to Malik Letalien. Letalien with a booming hit back in that second period. He's been flying around here tonight for the Mooseheads. A confident game from the third overall pick. Bouncing puck out front. That one was loose in the blue paint. And that'll be covered up by Beckman as Liam Kilfoyle got buried in front. So the officials in to clear that situation. A minute 04 off the clock in this third period. 19-19 are the shots. All tied up in that category. 3-1 the Mooseheads lead. Quinn Kennedy out here to take this face-off. Draw was to Beckman's right. Moose controlled, and that was quickly knocked wide by Carrier. Thrown toward the front of the net. It's off the body and gathered up now. Played out to neutral ice by Semenov. Up ice, the Drakkar come, but get killed at the Mooseheads line, and Kilfoyle will get back out to center. Knocked away from him, dumped in from the wrong side of the red line. That's going to be an icing call here. Baie-Comeau with a minute 25 off the clock in this third period. Pretty quiet night here tonight in the Q. Just two other games. Just mentioning that comeback victory last night for Charlottetown. Marcus Kiersey with his first Q hat-trick. Scored in overtime, scored real early in overtime as well as the Islanders kicked off their Quebec road swing with a victory in Shawinigan tonight. They're tied up at 1-20 in Gatineau. Breton also in action tonight, hosting Chicoutimi. Maxime Massey's got the lone goal in that game. That came on the power play. And it's third period just starting up there at center 200 as well. Out at neutral ice. Spence, a little collision there at center. A few Mooseheads involved. And Manella, he's going to play it up that right wing, and Ben couldn't quite settle that pass down. Carlos Handel will head after it, and he takes a solid check along the boards right there from Liam Armit, who was the recipient of that booming check from Malik Letalien back in the second period. Those two with some history from Stansted College. Dumped in, and Beckman, he was a little tested there with that dump in as he came up to play it. Walters gets physical in the corner. Puck is knocked up the wall, got away from Miller. A shot there that'll take a redirect as Taillefer let it go. It's up deep in the Baie-Comeau end. Battle along the boards, and it's Blake coming away with control right now. Worked it out front. It'll carry him back to Doyle at the point. His shot off the stick of Benton wide, and Blake on it now for the Mooseheads. He will take it up just inside that blue line. Threw it down toward the front. It deflects wide. McNabb will send it purposely wide of the net. Loose down here. Miller after it for Baie-Comeau. Gets it out to neutral ice. He's across center. He'll dump it in. Owen Brisson will get a stick on it back in the goal. Eddie Doyle in possession for the Mooseheads. 16:56 left in this third period. Across center, the Moose will come. They'll fire it in. It's Connor McPherson after it. Back of the net. It's knocked over down there. Back up, continuing to battle, but the puck will be picked up by Alexei Mathieu. And sent back down into the Mooseheads end by Terry Damaris. Driving after it, Declan Watton. Big boy. Lone American out of Windsor, Maine on the Baie-Comeau roster. Owen Phillips retreats. Sends it up the middle off the stick of McNabb, but not in deep. That got knocked down by Drew Allison. Eddie Doyle throwing his weight around it at center. Stepped up on Watt and McNabb laying the body on Allison. Luca will get a stick on it, plays it down toward the corner, and Owen Phillips trying to shovel it up the wall. Alexi Michaud, he'll knock it down. Over to Allison. That puck will sail wide. McCarron toward the line, but not out. Line was held there by Hache. The wave gets going down here in the lower bowl. And Thursday night in October, not just any Thursday night, student night. Mooseheads dumped that one in. Officials will make sure they've got the right personnel on the ice after that iciness. This face-off will be back down in the defensive zone for the Herd. 3-1 Halifax leading. In first period. Moose at times. Too many turnovers, I'd say, back in the second. The Drakkar with the edge and shots. McNabb will square off here against Michaud, and after that face-off, Italian reaching for it. He's trying to send one up ahead. Got past McPherson, ends up out here at neutral ice. He got physical. Drakkar steer it back in. Italian will chop it up the left wing boards. Metzman trying to fish it out there for McNabb. The Moose couldn't clear it. Now Michaud in deep, rounding the net of Brisson. He's still on it. Threw it toward the front. That puck will ricochet back up top, right point. Gilbert. He will hand it off. Bellamy's shot that was blocked by McPherson. Gilbert takes this one down to the goal line. He's going to leave it there for Michaud. Michaud trying to step off the wall over to Floor. Lets a shot go. Italian was getting that lane, but it grazed him. Another shot fired on Brisson. And again, got a piece of that other one, regardless of the block attempt. Played back in deep. Was played into Drakkar territory. Flipped out. Manella knocks it down. He's going to work it back across the line. Santini will throw one toward the goal of Beckman. Ends up on the stick. A handle now at the right point. He'll lob one on, and it's knocked away. Ends up catching the netting, so play blown dead. 14:35 left here. Period number 3, 21-19. The shots in favor of the Baie-Comeau Drakkar. Carlos Handel. Mentioned earlier, 7 shots on goal that tied Sean Carrier for the lead on Saturday night. That 5-2 loss to the St. John Sea Dogs. Handel finished first among rookie defensemen in points last year. Lob one on. Still looking for his first point right now, though. His sophomore campaign with the Moose. Gendron up ice, down to the right wing. Get that one through Manella, and now in transition comes Kulibiakin. Down the left wing side toward the net, and just kind of lost the handle on it. He'll play it back to Manella, though, as he rebound that puck. The shot was the body on the way. Off the end wall, that one worked by Drew Allison. This will knock it down. It's Handel deep in the action with Kulibiakin covering. Handel. This shot attempt that was off the stick. Santini looking for it. Metzinen on it now. Back to Handel. He'll throw one on, and Beckman will make the save. Covers up that loose puck with 13:41 to go in this third period. Moose leading by a couple. They're up 3-1. You're listening to McGilvery Injury Law. Mooseheads Hockey on 95.7 News Radio.
Moose fans, you have been watching the game, but we have been watching you. Congratulations to the Dow students sitting in Section 1. You're tonight's Moose
It's a quick shot goal that was fought off by Beckman. Guilfoyle, he's on it for Kennedy. Kennedy's pass that was off the stick, and back the other way now comes Dwyer. Ryan Dwyer down that left wing side. He'll wrist one on, patted away by Bresson. Sent back to Gilbert. And then Gilbert colliding with Dwyer. Both guys go down. Carrier is going to drive his way back up ice. Carrier, low shot. That one fought off. Netminder Beckman makes the save and then covers it up as Dwyer back there to try to clear the blue paint after a collision with his own teammate Gilbert back in the Halifax end. So the Moose will get an O-zone draw. 13-11 left. They're up by 2 goals. Rare Friday and Saturday night off this week for the Moose. Don't play again until Sunday, and that they match up with the defending Gilles Courteau Trophy champions, the Moncton Wildcats. That'll be just the second road game of the season for the Mooseheads, heading off to the Avenir Center on Monday. And they're back after that. 6 more. After that, they're back for a 6-game homestand, including the first games in franchise history against the Newfoundland Regiment. Puck played up ahead. On the attack comes Brunet, but a great defensive play by Ty Fair as he got the stick down to take away that pass. Now it's Kennedy in transition. Kennedy's pass, that was intercepted. Worked up once again to Brunet, driving in, he'll fire one, and Doyle got back at his stick down. The puck got sent up and over the goal. Knocked out the center, and now Carrier and Guilfoyle. Carrier down the right wing, rips one on, and a pad save there by Beckman. Brunet to neutralize. This one dumped in, flipped in by Lapointe. It'll be picked up by L'Italien. He's going to rim it around. And Danny Walters will give chase after it. Absorbs some contact, gets it out to center, and now across the red line. He will dump it in deep. Beckman again out to handle it. Moved it there for Allison. Just rimmed up the boards. Walters gets a stick on it. Back to Phillips in the line. Let a shot go. That one will tip wide. Picked up down here by Allison. The Baie-Comeau end sends it up the right wing. And Brunet will dump it down off the body into Mooseheads territory. Phillips. His pass was picked off there by DeLuca. DeLuca now for Watton. That one knocked wide. Hustling after it. It's Phillips for Walters. Walters slowed up at a neutralize, trying to shake Watton, and then a big collision is Phillips involved down there with DeLuca. It's L'Italien handing it off to Blake. Blake sends it out to center, and it just does not connect for the Mooseheads. DeLuca back on it, looking rink wide. Watton trying to settle that bouncy puck down as he had McNabb closing in on him. It's played deep into Mooseheads territory. Bresson out to work it around the board. Sarmit got a stick on it, knocks it back down to the corner. Handle will give chase after it. The puck will skip out front. McPherson will steer it off for Gualberto. Back to McPherson. McPherson enters, slows up just inside the Baie-Comeau blue line, dumps it down below their goal line, and that'll be retrieved quickly by Gilbert up ice. Watton, the entry offside, though, as Herman couldn't quite pull up. So that will lead to a whistle as we near the midway point of period number 3, with the Mooseheads up 3-1. So a face-off down in front of the Mooseheads bench right now. Matthew Sullivan getting set to drop this puck. Junior Gualberto back in the lineup tonight for the Mooseheads. It's a healthy scratch on Saturday. Antoine Fontaine, Alec Nazar, Dean Lincoln Watt, and Justin Shearis all listed right now as healthy scratches for the Moose. John Drosh dishes up, and now Semenov, he's trying to work it back there to Armand. Couldn't find a handle on that one. It comes back to the point. A shot there off the stick of Lapointe will get sent wide. Back of the net, Semenov. He's got Handel pressing. Semenov ends up on his backside, was spun around. McPherson will take this for a skate up ice. Moves it for Handel. Carlos Handel up ahead to McNabb. Driving in, bouncing puck on him, and quite knocked that one. And it was tough play, tough to corral that one. John Dron's going to take it back up ice the other way. He's across the Halifax blue line. Gets that one over to Ermit. Ermit will steer it up right point here for Allison. And losing an edge of that left point was Alexei Mathieu. Handel for McPherson. McPherson at center. They'll launch one down toward Beckman, who quickly gloves it down. That's a heads-up play by the netminder. Moving that one up by Ty Fair. Oh, he collides there with Bloor. And it was Ty Fair that was knocked over in that exchange, but it was a big-time impact. Santini with a short feed to Kulibiak, and a Doyle, a nifty feed. Doyle can't pull the trigger right there after Kulibiak had slipped that pass across. And another good stick here by Ty Fair. He's going to break up a couple of plays defensively. Great pass. Santini moves defense, and that puck was rolling on him. And Beckman is able to grab a hold of it, but some crafty passes on that last shift from Oleg Kulibiak, who came into today the second, or rather the leading scorer on the Moose with a couple of goals, couple of helpers here through his first 4 games, and looking to add to that assist count with some real pretty passes and that last shift. And this line of Menchinen, Santini, Kulibiak, and they've had some good looks here once again. A little bit of chemistry. It's their 3rd game together, and we've seen some good stuff. Santini getting tied up off of that face-up. Back out through neutralized. It's going to be carried up ahead here by Vilk. Vilk was tied up with Doyle. Got a whistle at the line. It's an offside call to Baie-Comeau. 9:15 remaining here in this 3rd period. I mentioned no game tomorrow night, no game Saturday night. The next opponent for the Moose, the Moncton Wildcats, on Sunday. 6 straight games at home after that. They're against Newfoundland, and then Mooseheads will head off on their first road trip to Quebec at the end of the month. Stops in Blainville, take on that juggernaut Armada team, and Rouen and Val-d'Or as well. Sean Carrier. They'll play it back to the point here to the captain, Owen Phillips. Down toward the corner, that puck is worked. Kennedy is trying to fend off Miller. Miller was on top of him. Carrier played it toward the middle of the ice, but that was intercepted there by Vilk. Miller will dump it in. L'Italien will pick and chase after it. Shovels it back up the right wing side. Knocked down there by Philip Vilk. Way back around for Miller, and Miller had L'Italien close on him. Phillips gets physical down below that goal line, trying to throw his weight around, laid the body on DeLuca. Kennedy battles. DeLuca fishes it loose, though, and we'll play it back toward the point. There's a shot sent wide by Lapointe. Guilfoyle elevates that one high, and that's off the scoreboard, and that is going to result in a little damage to the scoreboard. One of the panels there knocked loose. Beautiful scoreboard here at the Scotiabank Center, taking a little bit of abuse right now. 8:21 left in this 3rd period. The Moose with a 2-goal lead, up 3-1, looking for their 3rd win of the season. Baie-Comeau still without a victory. They are off to St. John's after this. Couple of games coming up at the Mary Brown Center against the Newfoundland Regiment. A rematch in the Battle of the Dwyers with Ryan Dwyer during the first intermission. His Q debut last February. It was against his dad Gordy's Acadie Bathurst team now, who of course since relocated to Newfoundland. So Dwyers will be following that one closely this weekend. Those matchups. Here comes Corner Brook Newfoundlands. Kalen Blake up ice, but wasn't able to drive his way to the net with Haché back there to take away that opportunity. It'll lead to a battle out at center. Semenov trying to get it back across the Mooseheads line. Walters will strip it away from him, and he leaves it here for the rookie blue liner, Cam Manella. Manella plays that one off for Handel. Sent to neutral ice. Couldn't get a stick on it. It's Allison on it now with a pass up the middle for Brunet. The entry is offside, and Brunet ends up on his backside as the rookie Caminello with a little shove on him as he was off balance. So he ends up on his keister, and his face-off will come out here to center ice with 7:25 left on the clock. Fourth line out here for the Mooseheads, Junior Gualberto, Patrick McNabb, and Hunter McPherson, Caminella on the ice along with Mathieu Taillefer. Mooseheads fire this one in deep. Drakkar can't clear it. It's McNabb after it down to the Baie-Comeau corner. McPherson up top. Mandela, oh, a little tip there for McNabb. Oh, great redirect. And there's a shot for McPherson. Knocked down the way. Michaud will try to get it out to neutralize, and he will. Flores steers that in the direction of Brunet. Worked out it with a corner. Manella. And Manella on it now. Rounding the net. Slows up and then partners it off to Taillefer. Taillefer up ice. It's off the stick. Gualberto will sweep it wide of the net. Now he's after it down to the corner. Junior Gualberto will work it back to the left point to Taillefer, and his backhand sends it back down low. This time to McNabb, stepping out front. Fires one on. Pad saved by Beckman. And now McNabb will pick it up. Tried to snap one through. It was blocked by Bellamy. Back here to Floor. Floor will guide it back down into Mooseheads territory. Owen Phillips lost control of it, but he's able to knock it out to center ice. So Dwyer will have to tag up. Italien on it now. Long feed up ahead. Kulibiakin was reaching for it. Didn't quite get a stick on it. Drakkar will send it out to center ice. It's Dwyer just getting across the red line. He will dump it in. Netminer Bresson out to cut it off back of the net. Mention it for Santini. Amelio Santini. He's over the red line trying to dump one in. Got gloved down though. Lapointe will launch it in from neutral ice. Mathieu Taillefer is on it. This Owen Bresson steered it in his direction for Mensonen now. Will work it out to neutral ice for Kulibiakin. Intercepted this time by Demaris. Taillefer. Mensonen over to Santini. Santini toward the blue paint, and Beckman wanted to play it and turned it over to Kulibiakin, who got a quick shot off. Back to the line it comes. Taillefer will launch one on. Stopped there by the Baie-Comeau. News Radio. 5:09 left in this third period. Mooseheads in possession off of this drive. Was down in the offensive zone. Italien, though, he'll lose control of it. Arm it back the other way. Low shot, big rebound, and Bresson with a big-time stop on that rebound. My goodness. This puck will be flipped back down into the Halifax end by Gilbert, and that's going to be an icy call, and Phillips took an extra shot there from Semenov. Little bump after the whistle. What a save from Owen Bresson moments ago. Big rebound, little pass off the pads, and that is just a big-time stop on that rebound. 19-year-old from Dominion, again, just celebrating that 19th birthday on Monday. Drakkar will send it back down into the Mooseheads end off of that face-out. There was no icing call there. Quinn Kennedy will gather it up. He's going to try to play it out to neutralize, but that one will end up on the Halifax bench and out of play, and we will get a stoppage with 4:30 remaining. Off to Owen Bressant's left. Michaud will take this try. He's going to line up here against Danny Walters. Walters notching his second goal of the season in this game. Kalen Blake takes that great feed. Will slow up, threw it toward the net with Walters driving the net. Puck rimmed around back in the Baie-Comeau end. And that'll be picked up down here by Brunet, trying to relieve a little bit of pressure. It is going to be played off now by Michaud and sent up ahead by Bellamy off the floor. That one chipped in. So picked up back in the Mooseheads and now by Manella. Manella will move it for Blake. Blake not connecting on that pass. Brunet will take a check there from Carlos Handel. Cam Manella, a feed up ahead. Blake gets a stick on it, trying to stop it there for Bent. Back to Blake. Blake making his way in. Out front, Handel was deep in the action right there. Mooseheads Bent and Blake just couldn't get that one to him. It's going to be rimmed around. 3.5 minutes to go. Roughed up was Danny Walters. Took a little shot with the back turn there from Mathieu. Walters set up and does not shy away from that kind of thing. Manella will dish it for Handel, flipped out. Gilbert back in his own end. Trying to work that one off. Moved it for Mathieu. Mathieu slows up. Dishes off now for Gilbert, and it's going to be snapped up the right wing for Semenov. Semenov across the line. Dishes over to Armit, and Armit's shot will take a deflection up and out of play. So a whistle breaking the action. 2:56 remaining here in this third period. Shots on goal are 28-24 in favor of the Mooseheads, who lead 3-1. Looks like we might have a timeout here from
30 seconds timeout.
Baie-Comeau side. So offensive zone face-off coming up. With the goal coming back, that power play opportunity back in the second period. That was a bit of a turning point in the game. We would have tied the game up at 1. Instead, with Quinn Kennedy in the box, the officials ruled that Jacopo DeLuca, he interfered with Owen Bressant, prevented him from getting back to his crease to try to make the save after getting himself caught up in a little adventure out of the crease, trying to launch one into the zone. Puck ends up in the back of the net, but again waved off. And then just a couple of minutes after that, Quinn Kennedy, who was in the penalty box for that penalty, he scores his second of the game, and Danny Walters just 30 seconds later. So now heading to the bench, it's Beckman. Extra attacker comes out, but Drakkar couldn't get it to the net. Tyfer stabs it out. So net is empty, still lots of time remaining. Extra attacker on the ice for Baie-Comeau. They'll slow things down here in their own end as Bellamy moves a short feed to Semenov. Up by Seacombs. Semenov has Tyfer close on him. 2:27 left. And Drakkar are down 3-1. Floor up top to Bellamy. Moves it across. Oh, hot shot right there. The draw, but off that face-up, McNabb with a good little stick. It's sent down to the corner, and Beckman again makes his way off. Brune gets out here, so net once again vacant for Baie-Comeau. 2:03 remaining. Mooseheads lead 3-1. Puck was pressed out to center. Bellamy will be pressed into his own end. And McNabb on him. Evan Bellamy across the red line. He will try to fire it in. Bresson wanted to come out to play it. A body there. And Semenov will work it back in himself now. Rims this one around hard for Michaud. Lets it go back to the point to Bellamy. The Michaud across the floor. A little too hot to handle there. Louis-Charles Floor for Bellamy. His shot redirects wide. It's loose to the side of the goal, and Phillips will try to clear it out. And it does get out. McNabb is going to hustle after it. Trying to beat Bellamy to that one. And McPherson shoots and scores into the empty net. His first in the queue. That'll seal it here tonight as the Mooseheads take a 4-1 lead. Connor McPherson into that empty net. Patrick McNabb, great effort. Just forces Bellamy back, forces him to basically grab a hold. I mean, you could have probably called it right there for McNabb with Bellamy interfering with him, but regardless, special moment for McPherson, and there's a monkey. That'll go flying. Little sense of relief for a lone overager on the Mooseheads roster. And Windsor Boy with his first goal here in the queue. And the Moose up by 3 with a minute 12 to go. That clock knocked up and out. We will get a whistle here. So a stoppage. McPherson, first hockey season in his life, and he's not playing with his twin brother Ryan. Those two connected at the hip throughout their hockey careers. And again, Bellamy had McNabb all tied up, but good job by McNabb to apply that pressure. And that is a freebie for McPherson. Shot will be blocked by Manella, and now knocked for the goal again as Bresson swats at it. Back to the point, LaPointe. He'll move it here to Miller, trying to fend off L'Italien. And again, Beckman's going to try to get off. Beckman just getting to the bench, but he'll be forced back as we get a whistle on the play. Oh, a little pop there for Connor McPherson as his goal's announced. Malik L'Italien's going to head off for a hook in that last sequence. And Drakkar with an opportunity. Power play coming up. And they need 3 right now with 46.3 seconds left. Malik L'Italien in the penalty box. Bellamy, he's got possession off that try. He'll let one go, and it's just going to trickle wide. Back to the point it comes for Bellamy. Bellamy surveys over to Michaud, stepping in. He'll hand it off here for Louis-Charles Floor. Up top, he'll move it. Then Michaud down low, back across. Oh, Bresson, terrific stop as he robs Semenov. For Floor again, fires one on him. Bresson with another save. Got a piece of that. McNabb will knock it out. It's going to roll back down into the Baie-Comeau end. We're into the final 10 seconds. Out through neutral ice, Michaud. He'll drive it in. Lets a low shot go. Kicked out by Bresson, who's going to pick up his 3rd victory as a Moosehead. 25 save performance for Owen Bresson here tonight as the Mooseheads will skate to a 4-1 victory. They improved to 3-2 on the year. The Baie-Comeau Drakkar still in search of their first win this season. A big night for Quinn Kennedy. Couple of goals, including that one back in the first. Little passive connection with Owen Phillips, upper 10 talent, Hammond's Plains. Phillips puts it on. Kennedy with the redirect and then adds another one. A goal that proves to be the game winner, 4:58 into the second period. His second of the night, 4th of the season. He played a big game here tonight. Danny Walters with a big goal just 30 seconds after that second marker from Quinn Kennedy. The former Halifax McDonald's getting their names all over the score sheet here this evening. And then Connor McPherson late with the first goal of his Q career, the overager from Windsor. Notching one into the empty net with Lucas Beckman on that Baie-Comeau bench. 4-1 the final. Mooseheads next in action on Sunday as they make the trip to Moncton and the Avenir Center. First meeting of the year with the defending Gilles Courteau Trophy champs. You can catch that right here on 95.7 News Radio. Forward to having you join us for that call on Sunday, a matinee matchup, all Maritimes Division matinee. I suppose I should say former Maritimes Division rivals. The divisions have been done away with this year. We're just only at the conferences now with the Acadie Bathurst Titan relocating to Newfoundland. Regardless, the rivalry, it lives on between the Moose and the Wildcats, and we'll have that call for you on Sunday. We will have the post-game show coming up for you next. 4-1 the Mooseheads defeat Baie-Comeau. You've been listening to the Gilbert Injury Law Mooseheads Hockey here at 95.7 News Radio.
And now it's time for tonight's SO.
Let's, can we maybe throw like 4 minutes on here and then we'll come back? I'm just going to try to hammer out a couple of things. I think, yeah, give me a sec.
Your second star from the Halifax Mooseheads, number 29, and your first star from the Halifax Mooseheads, number 88, Quinn Kennedy. We'll now present our Kids Club Star of the Game, Bella Foley, with a Mooseheads signed puck. The Mooseheads' next home game is next Thursday, October 9th, when the Mooseheads take on the Rimouski Oceanic. Puck drop at 7 p.m. For more information on the team and tickets, please visit halifaxmooseheads.ca. For DJ John Segment, Scotiabank Production Group, and Scotiabank Center staff, this is Ian Robinson, and a safe drive home in Moose Country from your Halifax Mooseheads.
So I just sent you a number there, Dan. I will let you know maybe when we can call him if that works for you. I'll just give you a cue on the air if that works. Yeah, because I haven't heard back from him. I'm not sure if he's available yet, so I'll let you know when I hear from him. Thank you, sir. Okay, sounds good. Dan, can you maybe give one more commercial? I think my signal, it's getting a little roboty. I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah. It seems to happen at the end of every game. I think it'll settle down. I think. But it's the numbers are just all over the. Yeah, they're just all over the place right now. It's hanging around right now. So yeah, we'll try to come back after this, and yeah, I mean, send me a text if it gets bad. Or yeah, just. Yeah, sounds good, man. Thanks. All right, perfect. Ooh. Yeah, all right, yeah. Sounds good. I think Josh is good too, so if it settles down and you can get him after, yeah, just let me know. Well, hello again, Moose Country. Thank you for joining us here for the Mooseheads post-game show on 95.7 News Radio. Gareth McDonald with you here live from the Scotiabank Center in downtown Halifax. Mooseheads banking a couple of points tonight, picking up their third win of the season. Moose improving to 3-2 with the 4-1 win this evening over the Baie-Comeau Drakkar, who are still in search of their first victory. Quick look back at our scoring summary. Just the one goal back in the first period. Quinn Kennedy picking up his third of the season, and a little Tasha connection there. Upper Tantall and Hammonds Plains connecting on that goal with 2:03 remaining in that first period. Owen Phillips, the captain, lobs one on, and Kennedy with the redirect tips it home to make it a 1-0 score. And then Kennedy early in the second period, 4:58. This was after he was in the box for a goal that got called back against Baie-Comeau. Officials on the ice deeming it was there was goaltender interference on the play. That decision was upheld by the folks upstairs, and ultimately out of the box comes Kennedy not too long after, picks up his second of the night, fourth of the year from Sean Carrier and Liam Kilfoyle, a goal that proved to be the winner at 4:58. Danny Walters adding to that lead just 30 seconds later. He struck at 5:28 on his own rebound. Will Bent with the lone assist on